This violent and disturbing cell phone video shows a Chicago police officer using a taser on a high school student. Now there are new questions on whether officers have adequate training during confrontations with students like this one in schools. 16-year-old Enigma Howard is seen on the ground fighting as police try to handcuff her. Police say they were trying to escort her out of the school. At one point, the officer is seen swinging at Denigma. Police say that Denigma bit an officer, forcing them to fall down the stairs. Denigma doesn't deny biting the officer, but she says they fell down the stairs because the officer pushed her.
He pushed out his hand and pushed me towards the stairs. He was causing me to fall down the stairs, and I grabbed his vest, and we all fell down the stairs.
Denigma's father, who was called to the school, watched the incident unfold in real time.
Pleading with him. She can't breathe. He's sitting on top of her. He has his foot in her back, a foot in her stomach. The female officer closed in and punching her in her face, in her jaw.
Denigma's family says the 16-year-old has a history of behavioral issues. The police department says the two officers are now on medical leave and will not be returning to the school.
Police are desperately searching for a missing mother of four. Savannah Spurlock was last seen on this surveillance video leaving a bar in Richmond, Kentucky with three men on January 4th at 2:34 a.m. But now police say they believe she wound up at a house with them 40 miles away from the bar. Now, Spurlock had just given birth to twins in December. She was on the phone with her mom when she left the bar with the men. Her mom says that she told her that she'd be home by morning, but she hasn't been heard from since.
The gentlemen that were with her the last time she was seen on the surveillance cameras could know where she is or know more than they're letting on. She could have been taken against her will because all the signs so far point to that.
Police say her phone, which has not been located, was turned off around 8:30 that morning.
We walked through trees and brush near the embankments of water. I mean, we've looked anywhere we could possibly think that she might be.
Police say they questioned the men she was with, but released them. No suspects have been named.
Don't sit yet. You're going to like this.
The President's State of the Union was the third longest in history, an hour and 22 minutes before a divide in Congress. He made a call for unity. His political rival, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, right there behind him, all eyes on her many expressions, like when the president brushed off the Russia investigation.
An economic miracle is taking place in the United States, and the only thing that can stop it are foolish wars, politics, or ridiculous partisan investigations.
In the chamber, a historically diverse Congress, a record number of women, many wearing white as a symbol of suffrage, both sides of the aisle offering roaring applause after this line about women's gains.
We also have more women serving in Congress than at any time before.
Immigration the main focus, even with the looming government shutdown. President Trump is not backing away from his demand for a border wall. Georgia Democrat Stacey Abrams, the first African-American woman to deliver a State of the Union rebuttal, never once mentioning the president by name.
The shutdown was a stunt, engineered by the President of the United States, one that defied every tenet of fairness, not just our people, but our values.
Thank you.